And I'll find some peace. This time I'll let you know we're gonna grow. I'm gonna show you my heart and soul. This time, my love. And I'll find some peace. This time I'll let you know we're gonna grow. I'm gonna show you my heart and soul. This time, my love. I wanna be your man, no lover anything. I'm gonna love you true. I wanna be the one you come home to. I'm gonna treat you right, do you every night, my love.
One.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Hippo Cup 7. It is finals week time, and it is our one match of today. Unfortunately, this is all you get from us, but it's going to be a banger nonetheless. We are in the losers bracket. We have Rustem Min'etov. We have Let's Get kbbq. We have T1G. We have Dio. Good morning, everyone. Welcome.
Let's get kbbq. Actually, it sounds pretty nice, honestly. I haven't been to kbbq in quite some time. I'm ready for this match. Yeah, these are two very good teams. Rustem Min'etov, mostly Russian team, with the exceptions of Kamenchik and Draft GPO. Walter Chikoni, Kamenchik, Scroll, Hansmi, Disuk, Gamer, Din, and Raft GPO on their team. Let's get kbbq with a full American roster: Takedo, Opixe, Twilight, Nemroz, Arco, Emerald Ages, Hez, Toki, and Freddie Benson on this team.
Yeah, you know, Rustem Min'etov, I think, playing kind of to expectations. They have, generally speaking, looked pretty good so far in this tournament. Obviously dropping last week to Old Navy, but I think most people kind of expected that. Meanwhile, I gotta say, Let's Get kbbq has exceeded my expectations of them pretty handily. You know, once you get past Takedo and Freddie Benson, perhaps, there's not, like, the big names of the open rank tournament scene like you see over on Rustem Min'etov's side, or like you see on some of the other remaining teams. But they have managed to make it work nonetheless, taking full advantage of what the bracket has put in front of them, and gotten this far to top 6. Unfortunately, I think that run probably comes to an end here today, but I'd still love to see what they're capable of in this matchup.
Yeah, some very good players on the side of Let's Get kbbq. Opixe, Twilight, Nemroz, Arco, Hez, Toki all come to mind as very, very good either 4-digit or former 4-digit USA tournament players. Not super familiar with Emerald Ages and how well they play in 4-digit in particular, but we have seen them in United States Cup before for New York, and so has had a pretty solid run through a couple of tournaments, some third places, some second and third places in a couple of other tournaments like Konyo Cup Division 2 last year. So still a seasoned tournament player, but as you said, I mean, the skill cap in this map pool is probably a big limiting factor for this roster for Let's Get kbbq. The No Mod 1 is 8.4 stars, and that should tell you pretty much all you need to know about the pool. It's very hard, and all of the maps are very hard, and there's not really any quote-unquote easy maps. We do get some bans out here. DT2 No Mod 5 bans for Let's Get kbbq, excuse me. No Mod 4 ban for Rustem Min'etov, and I did not see their first ban, but I'm assuming it's more of that gimmick stuff that a lot of these American tourney players excel on.
Yeah, first ban was No Mod 5. No, wait, that's from... Wait, that's from Let's Get kbbq. Something got switched here.
This looks like the first... HR5 looks like the first pick from... Wait a second.
Okay,
No, so it's Rustem Min'etov, Nomad 5.
Rustem Min'etov and
and-
Nomad 5, Nomad 4. Let's get K
There we
Barbecue.
go. Okay.
But that doesn't look. Can you? Are we able to scroll up in chat to where it's like at all? I don't know if it'll be visible. I feel like that looks wrong to me. But
Yeah, I
can't-
definitely saw something else going on in there. I don't know.
I thought I saw a
exactly what.
Nomad 5 from somebody on Rustem Min'etov, but maybe I'm going crazy. Or on Let's Get K Barbecue, but maybe I'm just going crazy.
Yeah, I definitely saw a Nomad 5 from somebody on Let's Get K Barbecue. So unsure exactly what's going on there, but we do see Snake Stick and Fantasy Note banned out. We do see DT2 Hard Rock 5 banned out. Hard Rock 5, of course, CS10. Not a lot of players who want to play 4 minutes of CS10 in a 4v4, so understandable ban there, regardless of what your team is good at. And DT2, pure speed. So banning out some speed against a very good mechanics roster on Rustem Min'etov.
Okay, just looking at what happened, it looks like Welter said Nomad 5 as their ban, and then Toki said no Nomad 5, like complaining that they banned Nomad 5. I believe that's why we saw somebody from that team mentioning Nomad 5, was because Toki was complaining that it got banned against them.
I was
really
really confused.
Yeah.
Just a little bit confused. Yeah, okay. We do see Welter banning out Nomad 5, Taquito banning out DC2, Toki complaining that Nomad 5 is banned out, and then the Nomad 4 and Hard Rock bans coming out from Welter and Taquito again, respectively. I think that matches up with, again, what you want to have happen. Generally speaking, a lot of the players on the side of Let's Get K Barbecue are very gimmick-oriented. Even players like Arco, who are a little more mechanics-focused as tournament players, are still going to be strong on that. And, well, you know, the mechanics roster for Rustem Min'etov being the number 3 overall BWS seeded team in the tournament is very, very strong. Kamenchik is, in fact, now number 15 global. So they have a couple of top 20 players on their team.
Yeah, super high skill cap, and we get the first pick. It is going to be DT4 first pick for Let's Get K Barbecue. We've seen this team picking a lot of high BPM and speedy stuff, and you know, this is 278. Air 10.3 as well. They've been pretty good with their reading, so no real surprise, I don't think, to see them opting to DT first.
Kodoko Egoism as a first pick is... this is kind of surprising to me, honestly, because this map is like some classic AR5 or AR9 Natsume Rin like aim consistency for the most part, like a lot of awkward aim. In the sort of not super awkward but generally kind of uncomfortable 2012 style that Natsume Rin is very famous for. I feel like DT aim is definitely the playground of Rustem Min'etov more so than Let's Get K Barbecue, but there are a lot of very good DT aim players on their side. Taquito Toki, I feel like Arco probably comes in for this. I feel like you probably see Nemraz come in for this, or Freddie Benson. So definitely some good DT aim players on the side of Let's Get K Barbecue. Not super surprising, but I think interesting for a first pick given the abundant skill cap for DT on Rustem Min'etov in particular.
Yeah, to me, I think it's a little bit of just, this is kind of what Let's Get K Barbecue has done well on over the course of the tournament. So it's kind of just like maybe trying to pick into their own strengths rather than worrying about what their opponents might be strong on. Because Rustem Min'etov obviously is a team that beyond their mechanics also has some really good gimmick players. We've seen the things that guys like Scroll, for example, are capable of. He's put up some absolutely outrageous scores on gimmick maps over the course of the tournament. So it's not like those would be free by any means for Let's Get K Barbecue. So I suppose it's just kind of, you know, fall back to one of the skill sets that you've been successful with over the course of many rounds, which has been, in a lot of cases, speed tapping, high BPM, high AR.
We'll see if it continues to work out for K Barbecue here. Pez is going to be the fourth player for Let's Get K Barbecue versus Welter, Ciccone, Kamenchik, and Disuk in for Rustem Min'etov. I will never get over that Disuk is pronounced like that and not Deske. But let's see how it goes. Hidden for Welter, Kamenchik, hidden for Toki, Freddie Benson on the side of Let's Get K Barbecue.
Yeah, the Disuk thing is Nah, I can't. It's not okay. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a couple
Does
early
not compute.
traded. It's a couple early traded breaks from Cam and Toki though. 3 FCs against. Oh, Pez also broke at the same time as Toki. Excuse me. So 3 FCs for Rustem Min'etov already. A couple breaks. Actually, literally only Freddie Benson left on FC because Taquito broke on like the first 10 combo. Not the way you want to start, but it's very early, so you know whatever. There does go to suit. That's gonna be the second break for Rustem Min'etov. Walter Ciccone, hold the double FC. Freddie Benson, Taquito have the big combos. There goes Taquito. Toki, Pez recovering though. Kevin and Desuke both break. And wow, there goes Walter as well. Things working out.
Yeah, Freddie Benson matching Ciccone on the full combo. Toki and Pez on really good recovery combos. Just the early breaks from them on 360 each out of about 460 combo total in the map so far. And this is now looking really, really solid. Good combo lead for Let's Get kbbq as no big combo on the side of Rustem Min'etov right now. Everyone matching Taquito on that lowest combo for Let's Get kbbq. Toki and Ciccone will trade on the stream there, and that's really good for Let's Get kbbq. FC still intact on Freddie Benson, and this aim speed hybrid 2012 AR 10.3 pick working out very, very well as a first pick for Let's Get kbbq so far.
Yeah, this is a little bit of Let's Get kbbq, just saying let's toss our skill cap players at a skill cap map. Freddie Benson, you know, the highest skill cap player on that roster on mechanics, right? And he is showing that off here very well. And Pez, huge recovery score. Broken the first 100 combo, has not missed again since. Meanwhile, you see multiple breaks from basically everyone else. And man, Freddie Benson, this is like right up there on these leaderboards. If this wasn't no fail, by the way, that is a really clean FC from him.
Yeah, that's a really good score from Freddie Benson. 3x100 FC on that map.
Oh, that's ranked 1 by a lot.
Yeah.
That's ranked 1 by like 1.5%.
Yeah, that's the best accuracy by a really, really wide margin. The best hidden double time play is Moe Andre 4 years ago with 19 100s on hidden double time. And there are no DT only FCs on this map. So that is the first DT only FC on this map. I'm going to check DT no fail. And Pez is actually the single best DT no fail play. Hidden DT no fail, of course, is just Freddie Benson at the top with that 3x100. 690 PP in match. Extremely good score. And I want to shout out Pez also. This guy is almost 4-digit now. He's decayed to almost 4-digit, ranked 950, and is close to FCing maps like that in match. That is a nuts play. Really good score from Pez as well.
I don't know, I'm just a little bit in awe of that that Freddie Benson score, bro. Oh my goodness. That is really, I mean, it is really good from Pez. It actually, unfortunately, because of the no-fail, didn't overwrite his existing leaderboard from DT only. It's like 3% better accuracy than what he got 4 days ago in practice. So clearly the come up there for Pez in match was real.
Yeah, can we turn off the no fail so we can see some leaderboard scores in this match?
You know, that's the job of Hippo Cup. It's also the job of K and Yolk Scramble, right? Just screw people out of getting rank 1s on leaderboard.
Yeah, unlucky. That's a rank fun by a lot for Freddie Benson. If no fail, unfortunate. Fremont 5 first pick for Rustem Min'etov here as we go into Shittypedia. My dad, after hearing my mom was pregnant. Run.
That's what this song is. I'm just the beach
Cup.
umbrellas going flying in the wind. That, you know that vine? Maybe just me. Maybe it's just me. I'll go find it for anybody in Twitch chat who may be curious as to what I am talking about.
I was muted. I remember Vine. I remember that Vine. I was not big into Vine when it was popular.
The interesting thing about Vine is that it's like managed to stay alive through compilations, even a decade plus after it was shut down. But it's all the same ones, so you watch one and you've seen all of them. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I don't actually know anything about this map at all.
Same. Same. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Vine was just like American TikTok before TikTok existed. No, like it's just short video clips for like 30-second, 1-minute clips. I don't know. Surely there's somebody who can compare those things better than I can. I'm not very much into either of them, but
Well, eventually we'll get to find out. We're awaiting the readies. Ready? Oh, we need a player from Let's Get kbbq, and we need a player from Rustem Min'etov. Come on, guys. Okay. We got Din, Chikoni, Dasuk, and Welter. Has Toki, Taquito, and Freddy Benson. 276 BPM. Is this a speed map? No Chikoni. Wait, Chikoni's in. Yeah, so maybe it's a speed map.
this sounds like alt with a bunch of 1-6 on the Mr. Crab legs, you know?
Well, we're gonna find out.
We're gonna see.
It's also very short. Like, this is 32 seconds, so blink and you'll miss it. Also, are they what? Are we missing mods in the client? I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm assuming that's
Probably missing mods. Yeah.
Of course, we're gonna miss half the map for that, unfortunately. Okay, this is Habib Freebot 5 slot. This is this is literally int the slot. It's just pick weird, crazy stuff and say good luck players.
And watch Dasuk FC and Chikoni have 99 AC on Hard Rock? And watch Dasuk FC with Hidden and Chikoni have 99 AC on Hard Rock? What? What? Dasuk misses, but Chikoni is still reverse choking with 9. What? The rest of the lobby AC is like 80? The average AC on this is like 87? Chikoni? Okay.
He just got that act with that's 300s with Hard Rock.
That's a one miss reverse choke with Hard Rock with 3x100. There's 96 100s on Pez. Like what the hell, man? All right. That's a score.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. That's just bizarre.
Well, you know, Pez with a great score on the DT5 that we just saw, or DT4, whatever it was. There's too many DTs for me to keep track, at least. And then, you know, you win some, you lose some. You win some, you lose some. Awesome score from Chikoni. Good combo from Dasuk as well on the Hidden.
All right. I love 30-second maps because it's just on to the next one already. That was... like, I don't know.
You know what? In a best of 15, I vibe with it. I vibe with it.
Run.
Next pick for Let's Get kbbq. I feel like after that DT4, you probably just pick some more AR 10.3 DT aim if possible. There is Chameleon Love, although that's more burst than aim. I don't know, there's Satellite DT in DT3 as well. Maybe they go with that. Continue putting their skill cap players in on the 7-ish star maps in this pool rather than the 8+ star maps in the pool.
I think they should pick Demystify Feast. There's no way that could possibly go badly for them.
Surely.
Yeah, oh, well, nope, it's switching up completely. They're going Nomad 6. Gravigazer. It's an Xarius map. I'm terrified.
It's an Xarius map with a Legendaria diff name with the cross special character in front of it. Yeah, 160 BPM CS2 and still 7 stars somehow. You know what kind of absolute messed up patterns you have to put in a map to make it CS2 160 BPM and still 7 stars? I'm scared.
Yeah, you know, Xarius maps, right? They're gonna do some weird shit. I kind of miss the days of seeing yeah in like a lot of pools. That map is actually low-key goated. So maybe we're getting back to Xarius maps in pools here and there, because I think ADS just had all of the lights, right? So.
And then there's in Div 2 ADS there's another Xarius map actually. It's another CS2 Xarius alt map in yet another division of ADS. So I don't know. We're bringing back Xarius.
I'm here for it.
Same. We're in, you know, actually recently we've had more and more Xarius maps. I don't remember if it was like Roundtable Qualifier Tournament or MGC last year. I think it was MGC. We pulled the one ranked Xarius guest diff on the Noma map, the Noma song. I forget what it's actually called. It's not Brain Power. It's the other Noma song.
Yeah, not Brain Power. It's the other one. No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we pulled that in Hard Rock or something. I think in MGC. There's some more Xerius coming back recently. Louder Machine, yes, thank you. Yeah, Louder Machine, thank you, Listia.
I believe there was also an Xerius map in last year's Hippo Cup. It was like
would not surprise me.
It was a free mod. What's gonna bother me now?
Well, regardless, we're getting some Xerius Alt CS2 hidden for Dasuk and Kamenchik on the side of Rustem Min'etov, Chikoni and Welter going Nomad, Opixe and Twilight going Nomad for Let's Get kbbq, with Toki and Taquito going hidden. These are perfect stacks on this map also. So if you are not ready for some perfect stacks on hidden, you are going to have a bad time. A couple of misses for Opixe and Kamenchik to start things off, as everybody else chain missing on that back and forth square, quote unquote, pattern. Welter, Chikoni, everyone gone for Rustem Min'etov. It is just Twilight FCing now. Toki and Opixe and Taquito all missing as well. It is Twilight. It is the American 4-digit World Cup carry. The only FC left in the lobby for Let's Get kbbq. And they are going to pull out ahead on their second pick.
Yeah, you know, one of the cool things right about these late stages on these ridiculous pools is, like, if you have one player who's good at something, they can kind of solo carry and if given the opportunity. And, well, there's another. Oh my god, that was 7 misses. That was everyone except Twilight. Okay, so
Twilight's just the GOAT.
Gone.
Like,
he's finally gone, but man, he was literally the only player in the lobby to hold through that pattern. And it's not too comebackable.
No.
So this is just the Twilight carry. His team needed to put up like 1 or 2 million score between the rest of them, and he's got the rest locked down. And man, oh man. Oh, the back and forth got him. Kamenchik hit the back and forths. That was pretty cool.
Kamenchik is still comboing. I mean, the score lead is going away, but I just don't think it's fast enough. There's no score v2 chain miss debuff, so you just need pure score there from the end. And while there was quite a lot of it, there was not nearly enough of it. And Let's Get kbbq out ahead 2-1 after their second pick. Very, very good score and combo from Twilight in particular. Toki struggling on the hidden with that one. Understandable. That map looked pretty impossible on hidden, frankly speaking. That looked nasty on hidden. But yeah, really, really good score from Twilight on that.
Yeah, we've seen like already several very impressive plays. We're only 3 maps in, right? It's this is like my favorite thing about these crazy skill cap pools and like kind of unique skill sets and represented as well, is like you just get very, very cool results out of them. You have Freddie Benson FCing quote unquote egoism. You had Chikoni putting up almost 99 act hard rock on My Dad After Hearing, and then you have Twilight putting up that score on Grab a Gazer. Like it's been already we've seen like very good plays on all 3 maps. So exciting.
Noted top player map and really awesome song title. My Dad After Hearing My Mom Was Pregnant. Yes, very cool.
Well, you know what I'm saying. It is still a skill cap map, though. It doesn't have to be known.
I'm not arguing. I just think it's funny.
Yeah. Next up, we're going to go Hard Rock 4. We're going to get some our second of the 2 songs in the pool. The other one with Ueboshi Chazuke, who I think, you know, very commonly. Jun Kuroda also very commonly collabs with I need that one 7TV emote
of the cat screaming when you type in 4 all caps A's in chat, specifically for this artist.
So this is going to be the CS 6.5. So the second smallest star rating map remaining in the pool after the bans, with Hard Rock 5 CS 10 banned out. I love small circles, especially when they're mapped by Cloyd. That doesn't scare me at all or anything.
Cloyd, honestly, okay, Cloyd Muya collab on a CS5 map is honestly as comfortable precision as it gets. Like, these guys are the goats of precision, honestly. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, no doubt. But I feel like this is such a classic combo, Cloyd and Muya collabing together. Just top tier, high circle size mappers. I'm here for it.
I'm quickly trying to add Probably just refresh.
I will find the one. Hold on, I've got it.
I used the one that was sent in chat already.
No, this one. This is the one. It's beautiful.
Wait, it disappeared. My Twitch chat did something weird. I'm very sad.
Yeah, 7TV is funky sometimes.
I need you to link it again. No, the message just disappeared because
what
the chat.
It's very odd. Okay, there we go. All right, getting into it. Hard Rock 4.
What happens if you had two with the same name?
Just remove the other one. Surely, it's fine. Client is freezing on us, but
abort.
Surely we'll get that.
It was an abort.
Oh, they aborted. All right, so Disuk just joined, and Handsome Me lagged, and so now we are getting everybody in, and hopefully we already have the hiddens probably for Disuk and Welter. Have to guess. Yes, hidden for Disuk and Welter. Hard Rock only for Chaconi and Handsome Me. Hidden Hard Rock as well for Toki and Taquito. Hard Rock only for Freddie Benson and Pez on the side of Let's Get kbbq. The second pick for Rustem Min'etov now underway. Some stream aim to start off this precision pick. Welter and Freddie Benson with some early misses. Taquito and Handsome Me trading back as well. It's Chaconi and Disuk. Now just Chaconi versus Toki and Pez on the full combos for Let's Get kbbq. Way better accuracy though for Chaconi, and all the full combos are gone for Let's Get kbbq. It is the Chaconi show once again. Freddie Benson looking to compete, and there goes everybody. That's an 8-way miss on that pattern, and actually 7-way. Pez managing to make it through that, but very, very close in the combos right now, as we are only a quarter of the way in. Everyone has broken multiple times, and we are seeing severe lack of comfort for everyone on this map.
Yeah, seriously, this is just not something that people are having a great time with. It seems like we are maybe stabilizing just a little. This back and forth has caught several people out, including Pez, which is pretty bad for Let's Get kbbq. That was their biggest combo. Fortunately, Chaconi and Disuk both break on the same pattern. There goes Taquito as well. Dead on 2v2 here. Welter, Freddie Benson, Toki, Handsome Me, but both members of Rustem Min'etov break, and that's going to be Let's Get kbbq. They're going to run out to a lead here halfway through.
Freddie Benson with big combo. Chaconi misses as well. It's Taquito with the second best combo in the lobby now, and Freddie Benson's still out ahead at 400 combo. He finds the slider break on the buzz slider, but Taquito will make it through. That's a 7-way drop on that pattern once again, and it is Let's Get kbbq capitalizing on it. Taquito to pull them through, hitting the 1/3, hitting the cut double stream as well there with the hidden. Just no trouble whatsoever for, honestly, a really, really good tech Hard Rock player. If you can play hidden Hard Rock, Taquito is very comfortable on this kind of stuff. And right now, top scoring the lobby with this 3 million. Combo still intact, hitting the wiggles, wiggling through that pattern. Actually wiggles through that stream as well. Whoa! And that is a 6 score from Taquito. Really, really good combo there at the end. Top scores by over 1 million points, up on the next best score from Freddie Benson as well. Nice scores for Let's Get kbbq.
Yeah, that was disgusting from Taquito, hitting that entire ending. What in the world? The wiggles and the aim control through the entire last 500 combo. I mean, that's just unreal, man. Jeez. Okay, well, Let's Get kbbq. You could say here to play. Freddie Benson, Taquito putting on some pretty good scores there. And wow, I don't know that I expected a break point on that, but I have been proven wrong.
Here to play, here to win. I mean, we somewhat dismissed this team at the start with, talks of Rustem Min'etov being the skill cap team, and Let's Get kbbq maybe, being a little bit outscaled on this pool with it being 8 stars and all. But damn, these are some good scores coming out of Let's Get kbbq. Really, really solid stuff already, both on some mechanics and some gimmick picks. A couple of mechanics wins traded back and forth for these teams, but nothing ventured, nothing gained, as 2 alt map wins now in a row for Let's Get kbbq. One on the CS2, one on the CS 6.5 in Hard Rock. And they are looking very, very strong now with the lead, both a win on the mechanics map and on some of the more gimmicky stuff in the pool.
Yeah, and so the question is, where do you go now to try to consolidate? Do you stay with the kind of gimmick skill set? Do you go back into the mechanics skill set? Because it appears that you are capable of winning either. There's maps that I want to see, but that doesn't mean they're good. I could say, oh, I want them to pick DT6, but that doesn't mean it's actually a good selection. And they're gonna go free mod 4, so we're gonna get Fever time. Gotta enunciate all those E's. This is one of the highest starting maps in the pool. This is 8.31, which is surpassed by No One Won No One
top diff?
2
No.
and DT2 only by a small amount.
Do you know this map, by the way? Because I know this map.
I am a little scared just by hearing the song. I don't actually know the map offhand, no.
So there's free combo in these parts, and then the clip farm song patterns happen. This part.
Oh, this sounds like Clip Farm. Yeah, this sounds like Clip Farm.
This is just spam cut double streams. Just the entire time is just like spam cut double streams. And it's 8 stars. So do what you will with that information. It's very hard.
I think this is a Taquito map.
I think this may be a Taquito map. I think this may also be a scroll map if we can see him come in for Rustem Min'etov.
I was gonna say we have not seen Scroll yet. Obviously would not have expected him on the DT pick. It didn't matter on my dad. I might have expected him on either or both of Gravigaze or an Ultimate Fate though, so maybe a little concerned. If he's not here, that really shifts things because he, I think, is the best non-mechanics skill set player on Rustem Min'etov. So if he's not here, that really helps out kbbq. Let's get kbbq in their picking decisions, I think.
Let's get kbbq, indeed. Let's get some kbbq after this. Opixe, Toki, Taquito, Twilight in for their third pick on that side. Rustem Min'etov fielding Welter, Ciccone, Din, and Disuk for this map. Again, no scroll is a little worrying for this roster, honestly, with how good the members of kbbq have looked on some of the Gimme Cure stuff. Hard Rock for Ciccone, hidden for Disuk on the side of Rustem Min'etov, hidden for Taquito, Hard Rock for... Actually, no, just double hidden, actually. Hidden on Toki as well for Let's Get kbbq. Is that kosher? Can they do just double hidden?
Yeah. It's just two mods. Oh, okay, there goes everyone from Rustem Min'etov on that first big space pattern. Toki breaking for Let's Get kbbq, but the other three holding. And out in the lead they go before we get to the first clip farm, I suppose. And Opixe and Twilight are going to break, but Taquito, yep. All right, it's Taquito time. Just watch Taquito, guys. I have nothing more to say.
It's Taquito time, baby. This is just, he finally breaks, but not after 500,000 score lead for Let's Get kbbq. Everyone is breaking everywhere except for Taquito, who is the only player with over 100 combo in the lobby. He finally breaks at the end of it all, but that is a far better run on that sequence than anyone else can muster. He is double the next best score in the lobby, more than double the next best score in the lobby.
Yeah, I mean,
Taquito time.
Yeah, this is just a Taquito map, man. When you described it, I was just instantly like, oh, it's got to be a Taquito. He does break on air in this section. It's only a 400k lead. There goes all of Let's Get kbbq, but unfortunately for them, everyone from Rustem Min'etov except for Disuk. Disuk is holding, and now he's not. Disuk could have brought this back if he'd been able to hold through a little bit of this section, but I mean, that's just very difficult, and now it's just time for everyone to break all over the place. Ciccone, though? Nope.
Ciccone not able to hold on the Hard Rock, understandably. And yeah, it's not Fever time, it's Taquito time as he finds 1.5 million by himself. Single-handedly carries that pick for Let's Get kbbq. Everybody else in that 700k range. And almost 1 million for Disuk, 800k plus for everybody else on Rustem Min'etov. That was, I think, closer than they would have liked for Let's Get kbbq, but Taquito with the hard carry will pull them out with another point.
Yeah, only player over 1 million, and by 600k. Yeah, that is a carry, and it's like I was saying a couple maps ago, right? If you have picks that you have somebody who can perform like that on, and you just you can, I think, safely expect very few others to be able to do that sort of thing. So it's just pick this for them and let them go, and that's exactly what Taquito and Let's Get kbbq did there. So that's the consolidated break point. That's a 4-1 lead, which is not something I really expected to be saying in favor of Let's Get kbbq going into this match.
Yeah, they're looking good. Do not underestimate the power of USA in tournaments, basically. USA in tournaments is extremely scary. It doesn't matter the rank range. They are always going to be strong. The player base is just way too big for a full USA team to be, strictly speaking, bad in tournaments. And now we get some Hard Rock here. Vanitas by Sai. Vanity of Vanities, difficulty mapped by Ancient. Ancient making a comeback to mapping in the last year or two. This one, a just straight up 200 BPM Hard Rock stream farm flow aim. I wouldn't call this necessarily farm, but definitely stream flow aim and stamina at 200 BPM.
Judging by the leaderboard, definitely not farm.
Yeah, this is like what Axel Decel stream aim used to be before the farm mappers co-opted it. Before it was gentrified by the farm mappers, you know? This is what it used to be. Like Gardens Under a Spring Sky type of Axel Decel flow aim.
I love that map though.
Yeah. No, it's sick. It's sick. That's what I'm saying. This is the good kind.
Also, I feel obligated. Do not look at the star rating of this map without Hard Rock.
It's a Psy song. Surely it was meant to be.
Yeah, I'm sure it was intentional because of course it was, but... Anyway, already, I mean, yeah, it's a best of 15, you gotta get to 8 points. Already starting to feel like Rustem Min'etov's gotta find some comfort in this pool because going down the early consolidated breakpoint doesn't feel too great, especially when you're missing a player who you kind of need, I think, to match the likes of Taquito on the other side.
So I want to say one thing about this map before we get started. There is one Hard Rock pass on this from Milk Tea, and that's it. The hidden Hard Rock leaderboard has no passes whatsoever. Hard Rock No Fail has Pez, Freddie Benson, Suyong, KRZY, and MC Conqueror, and that's it. The best combo on the map with Hard Rock No Fail is 900. Thank you, Pez.
So what you're saying is we're going to get a rank 1 Hard Rock score in this match right now?
Absolutely, yes. I mean, it wouldn't be too much to ask. The best combo Hard Rock is from Milk Tea with 1100 combo. So very doable. Very doable #1 Hard Rock on this map.
Already a bunch of breaks, so unfortunately, Kaunchik has fallen for Rustem Min'etov, Toki, Pez, and Taquito all falling for Let's Get kbbq, who are down to just Freddie Benson. Meanwhile, Welter and Ciccone holding, as Dasuk is the second to break for that side. And yeah, Spaced and Flow and Cuts and XL Decel as mentioned, and there goes, like, there they go. It's Freddie Benson. It is Freddie Benson Taquito time. Oh boy. Bro, nah, okay. Just watch Freddie Benson, I guess.
Yep. 200 BPM, Axel Decel, Floaim skill cap. Fred Benson will finally drop, but Taquito on the hidden Hard Rock is there to pick up some slack. There is no combo to take advantage on Rustem Min'etov's side. They are 2.5 million score ahead for Let's Get kbbq, and some of the scores on Rustem Min'etov are just that big themselves right now. Taquito on 600 combo is crushing this map for Let's Get kbbq. 5 million on Freddie Benson, 5 million on Taquito. And yeah, these two players are the ones to look out for in this match. Pez with the better combo on the Hard Rock No Fail leaderboard, but Taquito and Freddie Benson comboing when it matters right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Taquito's just having an outrageous match so far. It feels like it's like several maps in a row he's just been performing really, really well on. And this is all down to Welter, who has to hold for quite some time. Down only by 4 mil, but Taquito with that big combo could really run away with this if Welter were to break. That's like vaguely trying to hold this together a little bit for Rustem Min'etov, but otherwise this gets really scary really fast. There does go Taquito, so that is that big combo gone. That's combo advantage to Rustem Min'etov, but really not by very much because he's only ahead of Freddie Benson is Welter by like 120 combo. It's just not, and actually even then Pez is ahead of Dasuk and Ciccone. This is okay. Wow. Okay, no, he's not.
Oh my god.
Now there's no combo. Let's get kbbq at all. Now it is Welter, Ciccone, and Dasuk with huge combos for Rustem Min'etov trying to bring this back.
This is going to go over so quickly. I mean, these combos with only 2 million, not even 2 million anymore score. Oh, that's a 3-way break for Rustem Min'etov. It's all Dasuk. Dasuk needs to hold. If he can just bring this back on their side, It should be enough. There's no combo anywhere else. It's just Pez with 200 combo for Let's Get kbbq. There goes Dasuk, but there goes Pez as well. And the combos are traded off. The score is basically even right now. Just ever so slight combo advantage for Rustem Min'etov. There goes Welter. It's Chaconi and Kamenchik versus Freddie Benson alone. And now just Chaconi versus Freddie Benson on the combo. Dasuk with a little bit extra over Taquito and a little bit of score lead buffer for Rustem Min'etov as Dasuk finds another drop. It's Chaconi and Freddie Benson to hold on the space streams here near the end of the map, and it all is going to come down to these two. If Chaconi can hold, he'll bring them back, but he finds the space stream miss, and now it's just Freddie Benson. Can Freddie hold to bring this back? He just needs to bring it home a little bit longer, and there should be the score swap. Freddie Benson to bring it back for Let's Get kbbq at the very end of the map. He'll find the combo. He'll chain miss the ending, but it does not matter. The combo's now nothing for either team.
There's a little combo, though. There's about 300 total combo on Rustem Min'etov in the lead, and it's only a couple 100,000 points. Is there enough time to bring this over?
It's going over. More misses for everyone.
It goes! It goes!
Oh my
God. Bring it in with the chain misses from Let's Get kbbq, and they steal the point away. Oh my goodness.
You know, on short maps, we talk about blink and you miss it, but the end of that map there really, truly embodying that. I mean, that was stolen away in the last 5 seconds of the song by Rustem Min'etov. Great combo at the end for Chaconi and Welter, and big scores from both of them as well. The only two on their team above that 10 million mark, and you know, despite Freddie Benson and Taquito outscoring both of them, it's that overall team consistency. Dasuk, and I think that was Din as the fourth there for Rustem Min'etov, all close to that 10 million mark. So just gapping the bottom scores there for Rustem Min'etov, enough to bring it home.
Well, I'll make this slight correction there. So it was Kamenchik as the fourth player for Rustem Min'etov, and he was down at 5.3 million. He was a little bit ahead of Toki, but behind everybody else. But fortunately, between Welter, Chaconi, and Dasuk, it was enough to take the slight advantage, despite Freddie Benson top scoring by a couple million. It was really the difference between like Dasuk and then the next best, because he was at 9.5 mil, and then you go down to 6.2 mil on Pez. That's the difference maker pretty much right there. So it Rustem Min'etov, like, that would have been bad if it was that, right? It's 5-1. They had to get that point. And now we're going to go back-to-back just super long picks, but we're going to go from a very long flow pick to a very long alt pick that some players will be familiar with this set from USC a couple years ago. This is the upper diff, though, so the difficulty takes a bit of a level up.
Yeah, this map's hard as hell, putting it lightly, honestly. This map is pretty insanely difficult. Joneson's diff on this is, I think, more popular among top players, and for good reason. There is a single FC on the leaderboard coming from Suwagi. The rest of the leaderboard, by the way, is filled with people who are all really good at this type of map. Enri, Kurumi, Decaton, Bartek, TFGE, Painted Koala, the real one, Fragrance of Page, Ethan Trick, Scroll, Melverd, Nahus, Trail Mix. Like, the leaderboard on this is filled with some extremely good no-mod alt players. And the fact there's only one FC should point to the overall difficulty of this map being extremely high. Star rating does not represent this pick. This is a really tough one. You're not expecting any FCs on this map, and certainly no new leaderboard scores from anyone in match on one try. Good luck to the players on this one. This is a really difficult one. I'm looking at Taquito and Twilight on kbbq to put up some really good scores here. They're going to need both of them to pop off, I think, against players like Welter and Chaconi on alt. Actually, both very solid.
I will say, though, if we didn't already confirm it, this basically 100% confirms that Scroll isn't here, because there is not a world where he doesn't play this map. So
he's number 10 on the map.
Yeah, he is absolutely not here for this map today, or for this match today, for whatever reason. And he would be a player that I would look out for on this map as well, because that dude has been incredible on all picks. So bit of a shame not to have him available, but we'll see what Rustem Min'etov can do in his absence. Still needing to get that break point back, and you already see these patterns. I mean, it's Jones and alt, like, you know it's going to be really difficult. Just snap and like anti-aim patterning all over the place.
The only two with full combos still intact are Taquito and Pez to start things off. So a little combo lead, a little score lead for Let's Get kbbq. Not by a lot, though. Only a million score early on here. That said, the entire team score for Rustem Min'etov is 1.6 mil. Another miss for Dispute comes through. But this can still change at pretty much any moment. There's 5 minutes of this to deal with. So on top of being really, really difficult patterning-wise, this is also marathon length. So you're basically playing an 8-star alt tiebreaker on this map.
And I mean, really, who doesn't love doing that? That's all of our favorite thing, right? For sure, totally.
I would like some aim, please.
Yeah, this is
like some aim consistency, please.
This is as far from the sort of thing that I like to play as it's about possible to be, but you know, that's my problem, not theirs. If we go into this Ki here, it's Dasuk on the lowest combo. There goes Welter. It's traded with Opixe. We're just kind of watching the Taquito and Pez full combo, see how long those two can hold, because that's going to be huge. Just as Let's Get kbbq just kind of extend their lead. It's like you've got a huge amount of combo now. Welter and Kamenchik both go. It's Ciccone is the only big combo on Rustem Min'etov. Meanwhile, a double FC for Let's Get kbbq. You've got Twilight basically matching Ciccone, which means you have essentially a free 1400 combo. And, I mean, the score is going to start to reflect it here as we get farther and farther into the map. They continue to hold. There goes Dasuk and Kamenchik as well. Finally, Taquito is going to be the first of those FCs to break.
I will say, 14 million score is already close to top 50 on this map. There goes Pez finally. Top 50 on this map is 15 million score, and he's already passed that mark. So that's already a leaderboard score on this map from Pez, if no fail, of course. That is a big gap to overcome. That is a lot of combo early on gained by both Pez and Taquito. It's 8 million score, definitely still doable for Rustem Min'etov. They do have, I think, combo advantage now with another miss to come through for Twilight. Despite this slightly higher combo for Opixe, you've got Welter close enough. You've got Dasuk and Kamenchik on 300 plus combo. Pez going to find another miss as well. So it's just Taquito with kind of a matching combo there for one of those supporting scores. So combo lead back on the side of Rustem Min'etov, and score lead slowly going down, I think. We'll see how well Opixe can hold. He finds a miss during his Ki time, and now it's the entirety of Rustem Min'etov with combo lead here, except for Ciccone under Taquito. But it's really just Taquito. There go Ciccone and Dasuk. It's Kamenchik and Welter now to hold strong for Rustem Min'etov and try to bring this back. Score lead down below that 5 million score mark finally. And closing in on that earlier gap from the start of the map. Here we go into the bridge section, one of the more difficult parts of the map. Can Welter and Kamenchik hold and bring this back? Taquito is going to find a miss, actually, for Let's Get kbbq, and now Welter and Kamenchik with full control over this. There goes Welter. It's Kamenchik on the hidden. Can he bring this back? Can he hold by himself? Nobody else with any combo aside from Pez on 400 combo for Let's Get kbbq, and it is less than 3 million team score ahead for kbbq right now. It's all on Kamenchik, though. There's nobody else on Rustem Min'etov with any combo, and if Kamenchik finds a miss, this will go instantly back to kbbq. He finds the slider break, and now Pez and Opixe are there to capitalize.
Yeah, that was so huge from Kamenchik to hold as long as he did, but he had to keep going when you're starting off from that far behind. He just had a lot of work to do to try to bring it back, and unfortunately, sooner or later, this map's going to get you. Ciccone holding on to nearly a 500 combo, but all that can do is, you know, remain about 80 combo, 90 combo behind Opixe, and with that advantage, 5 million score in favor of Let's Get kbbq coming into the ending here. Opixe, Taquito on some combo. That's really all it's going to take. There's just not going to end up being time unless everyone from Let's Get kbbq breaks right now and everybody from Rustem Min'etov hold. They withstood the barrage of score, did Let's Get kbbq through the middle third of that map with Ciccone, Kamenchik, Welter, like everybody on that side trying to do what they could, but finally the breaks just come in, and Let's Get kbbq holds on to enough combo, holds on to enough score, and holds on to their breakpoint advantage here as they're going to take this one to go up 5-2 and just keep their noses out in front on their own picks, looking strong in the face of whatever Rustem Min'etov tries to throw at them, tries to do on these points of Let's Get kbbq's picks. I can't talk apparently.
And I'm gonna clock Taquito's score here on the leaderboard. Even with no fail, that is a top 50 score for Taquito, the only such score in the lobby. 16-3 would put him at number 46 on the leaderboard. Unfortunately for Pez, knocking down his Hard Rock pass on this by 1 rank, but No fail hidden for Taquito, still putting up a top 50 score on the map there. That's a very, very good score from him.
4 misses too is like
4 miss 99
actually crazy. I'd have to look and see what the miss counts are like on this leaderboard.
There's quite a few
Like,
1 miss, 2 miss on the leaderboard. So 4 miss is not like incredible, but still very good.
I'll say it's that's judging by. I mean, once you get past like the top 10, that's still a pretty darn good miscount.
Yeah, I think that's actually the 4th best hidden miscount on the map. There's 3 2 misses with hidden, and then everybody else is more than 4 misses on this. So good score. Good score from Taquito.
Rustem Min'etov now going to quickly make their next pick. It's going to be DT1. So we talked about Chameleon Love a little bit ago. I don't know what the okay wait is going on here. Okay, we're good. We talked about Chameleon Love as being a potential pick in this match. One that Rustem Min'etov, you know, and Let's Get kbbq probably both like, to be honest. I think this is a map that both of these teams can have success on.
Yeah, I mean, this is, what, just 270 BPM DC aim and burst hybrid? I think both teams will be pretty happy about playing this one. We already saw how good Let's Get kbbq can be on these types of maps with Kodoko Egoism. That one was 278 BPM primarily, so already you see these players doing pretty well on these higher BPM, high approach rate DT picks. Of course, Freddie Benson coming back in for Let's Get kbbq. Pez going to be coming back in for them as well. No surprise there. Those two top scored Kodoko Egoism for Let's Get kbbq. Again, great DT roster for Rustem Min'etov, but still a pick that might be a bit more of a toss-up than they would like.
Yeah, I think there comes a point in this matchup where you just have to take those chances on picks like this, though. I mean, it's clear that the gimmicky maps aren't necessarily working out the best for Rustem Min'etov, so might as well pick something that's in the mechanics. I mean, they did win the Hard Rock Stream map, right? That's just mechanics. Their first pick that they won was relatively, you know, it was like finger control tapping on the free mod. So it's like, we might as well go with this because nothing else feels any better.
Well, we'll see how well this works out for Rustem Min'etov. As you said, I mean, the ult pick's really not working for them. So we'll see how well this one can go. They did find wins on mechanics earlier in this match. They did win the Hard Rock Stream map, so I kind of expect Nomad 2 to get picked up at some point by this roster. And the other map that they've won was, of course, Run in Free Mod 5. So some speedy maps going very well for them, and some mechanics focus going well for them so far in this match. And unfortunately, all the gimmicky maps going the other way, so definitely pick more and more into those mechanics when possible. As Din finding an early break here, but very, very early on into the map. Probably won't matter too much. It does give a slight combo lead now with another break from Welter. That's going to be even bigger for Let's Get kbbq. Chikoni and Kamenchik holding onto the full combos. Kamenchik with a hidden, Welter with a hidden. Toki and Freddie Benson with the hidden for Let's Get kbbq. Toki finding that miss. Has Taquito on the well, DT only for this roster. Interesting to see Taquito not take the hidden here for Let's Get kbbq, by the way. But might just be a comfort thing for some of the other members. As Toki and Freddie Benson instantly miss as I say that. Well, there goes that.
Yeah, I mean, I would expect Freddie to be on the HD, but I would expect Taquito on the hidden over Toki for sure. We have seen Toki play some hidden, but it feels like he's usually on it as a fill for, you know, it's like Taquito and Toki, you know. I don't know, but clearly working out decently enough for Rustem Min'etov. There is a break from Chikoni, but you've got that FC on Kamenchik. You've got the big backing scores on Din and Welter. Taquito and Pez still holding double FC, but they just need a little help on the back, and that's going to be the help that they needed with Din breaking. And that is going to be combo advantage, not to Let's Get kbbq, as Freddie Benson Toki break, and there goes Pez as well. They had their opportunity, and then they didn't.
Taquito's still holding. Kamenchik has the matching FC, but this could still go either way depending on how well they do. But as the map comes to a close, there's the door slowly closing on the side of Rustem Min'etov, and Kamenchik is going to bring this home, is going to secure the point for Rustem Min'etov with that high combo. Takedo will break at the end, and that is, I think, FC for Kminchik with hidden double time on that, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the full combo. I'm going to double check on that, but fantastic score regardless. And a big part of the reason why they were able to win that pick, 14 million from Takedo on the one missed choke. So very nicely done from Kminchik to keep that map on their side and secure the point.
Yeah, that is indeed going to be an FC. It's a couple of missed slider ends, but that is a full combo. 573 PP, thanks to the AC not being super great, but the score is all that really matters, and that is a very, very big FC. Ciccone AC, by the way, that is one of the better AC plays you're going to see on that map. That would be like third best ish. Well, I'm not looking at the full DT leaderboard, but that's a very high level DT AC performance from Ciccone there.
Yeah, that is third best AC. DT only FC from Korean Maluko is at 98.4, and that is the only no fail DT only play on the map. So yeah, very good AC from Ciccone, and of course Freddie Benson, and actually Freddie Benson with another hidden double time no fail FC on this 44 hours ago, but Kminchik with the 6th hidden double time FC on this map. Sorry, 7th. There is 5 FCs on the leaderboard with hidden double time. No, 6th. That score from Din is 1038 combo, not an FC. So 6th FC from Kminchik, very well done there. As now we get another with another song.
Some more ahs in chat. Yeah, I feel like we're kind of just picking for Takedo here a little bit, which I'm here for because he's been playing quite well. Takedo and Freddie Benson both performing super, super well today. So if you are Let's Get kbbq, pick for Takedo on your own picks for as long as you can. You only need 3 more of them, so hopefully you got that in the bag. It's just seeming like harder and harder for Rustem Min'etov to find breakpoint opportunities. They just have not really. I mean, the Fever Time was very, very close, but that was a low scoring map, so it's kind of, 330k. Yeah. That's like a 330k on V2, which is not that close, right? Meanwhile, the others are. It's just been Let's Get kbbq looking really good on their own picks. Where is Rustem Min'etov going to find the breakpoint is the question, and so far they've really not had any sort of answer to that.
Yeah, I mean, as the pool gets thinned out more and more, sure, maybe there's fewer and fewer gimmick maps left, but there's also fewer speed mechanics maps left for Rustem Min'etov to pick into, and how much time do you really have left for the pool to thin out, right? As Let's Get kbbq getting closer and closer to that 8-point win. So they're going to have to find a breakpoint here soon. As now, Rustem Min'etov once again winning their own point, bringing us back to 5-3. This pick for Let's Get kbbq, looking to keep themselves ahead, keep their breakpoint lead alive. Early breaks for quite a few people. Another couple of breaks for Ciccone and Welter. Twilight, Arco all breaking as well. It's 2v2 on the full combos. Better support for Let's Get kbbq. There goes the entire bottom row, as now it is Freddie Benson and Desuk holding onto the FCs. Arco and Ciccone with supporting combo. Better combo for Arco on Let's Get kbbq, and score lead in their favor by about 450k, 500k, and climbing. As we get into the kind of swing finger control section of this map. And Arco, Freddie Benson still holding.
Yeah, those combos are very impressive. Also, like, the accuracy staying very strong as well. Desuk and Din are going to trade a couple breaks out for Rustem Min'etov. There was Twilight as well, but you've got an FC, a big combo, and another pretty decent backing combo all in Let's Get kbbq. There finally goes Freddie Benson. Takedo is going to follow it up. Fortunately for them, the entirety of Rustem Min'etov breaks, and Arco still on a 550 combo, still on that near 98 AC, which if you look around is pretty damn good. And Let's Get kbbq just finding these gimmick picks and making them work really well. The finger control stuff, the tech stuff, the alt stuff is just all going their favor. And halfway through on this one, it's going to be a 5 million score lead. And looking at the combo, it's just not anything that Rustem Min'etov can do except for hoping that Let's Get kbbq find breaks.
Yeah, they're going to need to find some really big combos here in the back half for Rustem Min'etov, and they're going to need Arco to break instantly. They need their noses to itch. They need the gamma rays to come down. They need the sun in their eyes. They need the mom gank. They need everything. As you know what? It actually happens. There's Welter, the only combo left. A 7-way break now for the entire lobby. But that's a 7 million score lead, Aaron, and I don't think 500 combo is enough to bring that back in the end of this map.
Yeah, no, when you were saying that, I looked around and just saw the score lead, saw the combo. I mean, 600 combo is all well and good, but trying to bring back 6 million score by yourself, especially with no fail, is just very, very challenging. And when you see Dasuk Din continuing to find breaks, Chaconi breaking as well, it's just all on Welter's shoulders. It's down to 5 mil, but you know, I just don't think it comes back even with Freddy Benson and Arco breaking. You've still got Twilight on about 350 combo, Taquito on a 200 and change. Okay, there we go. All right, that's going to do it. It was like an 8-way reset there. If it was a 7-way reset with Welter holding, that could have gotten a little more interesting at the end, but I still don't think it would have mattered, and now it definitely doesn't, and this is going to be another point for Let's Get kbbq. These picks are working out really well for them, man. They have just not been, on paper at least, looking at the score results, not been challenged on many, if any, of their own picks in this match.
Yeah, the grip slipped, the keyboard was off center, the gamma rays came down, whatever you want for Let's Get kbbq.
Sun in eyes.
Sun in eyes, mom gank, everything came down, but still not enough. 4.5 million score lead for Let's Get kbbq by the end of it. Really solid run, in particular from Arco there at that 9 million margin. Welter pretty close, but the rest of the lobby just all in favor of Let's Get kbbq.
And that's what kind of feels like it's been happening. It's like Rustem Min'etov will have, you know, a good score or two. You know, they had Kamenchik and Chaconi, for instance, on Love the Subhuman Self, but then, you know, they kind of fell off a little behind that. You know, you had just not, you're getting just not quite enough. Just, it's always just that little bit behind.
Yeah.
And it's causing them to find themselves unable to make a break point happen when that's what they've needed the entire time, is like, just get a break point back somewhere. And it has failed to materialize.
Well, we're 6-3 now for Let's Get kbbq. Not quite match point. This is best of 15, not best of 13. So you do need 8 points to win, as opposed to 7 extra point needed in Hippo Cup. So there is still a little bit of time for this comeback to happen from Rustem Min'etov, but it's going to have to happen pretty soon here. They're going to need to find a successful pick once again, get a break point, and find yet another successful pick in order to secure at least double last pick for both of these teams, not drop the match point before the last pick for Let's Get kbbq comes through. And we are going to get free mod 3 for Rustem Min'etov. I'm really expecting this no mod 2 at some point, with it being that 195 BPM stream flow aim on just CS Miapa map, port map. But no, free mod 3 going to be pure speed, 230 BPM, 8-star speed at CS3.
Yeah, and I mean, we've talked a fair amount, right, about the tapping skill set in this particular matchup, and Rustem Min'etov, obviously some of the strongest tapping players out there. Let's Get kbbq has their share, but you're always going to give the advantage to Rustem Min'etov on these types of picks. But they have ended up being relatively close. When we've played the higher BPM stuff, we've played the faster stuff, it's not been super duper one-sided. But, you know, the Hard Rock tapping map barely went the way of Rustem Min'etov. The DT1 barely went the way of Rustem Min'etov a little more solidly. And you got to think that this one more than likely feels like it's going to be the same.
Well, we'll see how well they can do on map. Welter, Koni, Kamenchik, Din in for Rustem Min'etov. Freddy Benson, Nemraz, Taquito, Toki in for Let's Get kbbq. Have to imagine this is hidden for Taquito and maybe hidden for Toki or Freddy Benson. I feel like we're probably seeing hidden for Welter, Kamenchik on this map, just because this is AR10, and you probably want to avoid the increased circle size for misaims and the increased OD for accuracy on either of these teams. Just feels like hidden is probably easier on this than the Hard Rock. We'll see whether Rustem Min'etov puts Chaconi on that Hard Rock once again, though. With this already being AR10, I feel like he's probably going to be comfortable enough on the no mod to just let somebody else go hidden on this. And Din actually swapping out last second, it looks like. as maybe we'll get one other member of Rustem Min'etov in for this map. Nope, it is Din back in again. So everybody good to go. Hard Rock for Chaconi, once again on the free mod. Hidden for Kamenchik is going to come through, but of course double hidden for Toki and Taquito on the side of Let's Get kbbq.
Yeah, and it looks like we're getting some abort shenanigans here, so hopefully this gets reset. And then Exit came back in, probably has like wrong mods, wrong team, something or other along those lines. So we will get it going once more. And that was what I was talking about, by the way, the double hidden thing with like Taquito and then Toki kind of being the fill hidden player, and then you just let the other two go no mod, because obviously Taquito is just pref hidden, so it's fine for him. And yeah, Kamenchik Chaconi does go that hard rock, as you said he might. You know, he's just been comfortable on the hard rock on these free mods, so I guess it's fine even with the slightly smaller circles. It's not like they're tiny.
They're still CS 3.9.
Yeah, this is CS. Yeah, exactly. So really not that bad. And every pick a must win for Rustem Min'etov, right? You just don't want to go down. This would be match point in Let's Get kbbq's favor if they were able to steal another break point away. So hopefully this feeling to Rustem Min'etov like their absolute best map remaining in the pool, even with some early traded breaks. Kamenchik, Taquito, Nemraz all go. There goes Chaconi as well on that hard rock, so go CC2.
Volume on this, not trivial, as you can see, especially with the hard rock. Gets a little bit harder. There goes Toki once again. It's Freddie Benson now the only full combo remaining for Let's Get kbbq. Welter and Din on the no mod, still holding strong for Rustem Min'etov. I say holding strong. Din is at 93 AC, so struggling a little bit there on the accuracy. 98.7 for Welter on the AC. 99.5 for Freddie Benson and Taquito right now, though, so really gapping the lobby on that accuracy for those two players. Unfortunately, the combo not quite there for Taquito, but there goes Welter on that FC, and now it's Din versus Freddie Benson on the FCs. There goes the entirety of Rustem Min'etov besides Din, everyone finding breaks, and there's combo on Taquito to start bringing this back. It is a 4 million score lead, but how long can they hold that? There goes Din. Freddie Benson still holding this FC now for Let's Get kbbq. Taquito on this big combo. He finds the drop. Toki's still there with a little bit of extra combo for Let's Get kbbq, but the real story is Freddie Benson on this FC halfway through, 99.7 accuracy almost. These are 230 BBM death streams with flowing. This is not easy. For 99.7 accuracy on this full combo, Freddie Benson is popping off once again.
Yeah, Freddie Benson has been playing unreal this entire match on a lot of different picks. I mean, we obviously talk about him on the mechanics stuff, has been pretty good on the other maps he's been in for as well, but seeing him just go absolutely bonkers on these mechanics picks, this raw tapping is it's really astonishing to see from somebody who has not historically been a full-time tournament player, right? Not a guy you see in this setting very often. To see him pop up and carry matches like this, even with that break with a third of the map to go. Chaconi's only on 370 combo.
I think he's a little frustrated.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate break. I think he has probably done his part. He's up at 19 million score, which is best in the lobby by 10 million and 12 million points. I mean, just outrageous stuff from Freddie Benson. The high skill cap showing through, giving them the 8 million score lead coming into the ending here. And this is looking like it might be a break point to go to match point for Let's Get kbbq, which are just words. We wrote them off, and you know, they ain't right back.
Yeah, they're playing very, very well right now. They're here to win, and they are going to take this break point, put themselves at match point 7-3 with next pick. And Freddie Benson to thank for that 20 million score by himself, over half of his own team score right now, actually. Or not quite half, but very close to it. There is still combo on the side of Rustem Min'etov. It is still close. 4 million, the score difference there. Less than 10% of the overall team score for either of these squads. So honestly, a very, very close overall pick, especially with that triple 10 mil coming through for Welter, Kamenchik, and Din. Chaconi as well at 9 mil on Hard Rock is really, really solid. Nemraz and Toki both scoring lower. Toki, or Nemraz in particular, having a lot of trouble with that map, but Taquito and Freddie Benson carrying Let's Get kbbq to yet another point and yet another break point.
Yeah, I don't know that I saw this going to 7-3. Let's Get kbbq. Rustem Min'etov maybe a little tilted, judging by Chaconi in chat right now. I don't know, you know, what the team environment is like. I don't know what the expectations were like. Okay, they're just all right. Well, tournament. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. Tournament is not shit. This is a skill issue. Deal with it.
Yeah. I don't know, if you pick speed and you lose on it like that, and that's a pure normal ass speed map. I don't know, man.
Yeah, like that's literally just a No Mod 5/3 Mod 3 pick. Like that's all that map is. Like you could put that in any late round tournament pool and it'd be fine. I don't know.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I still think this match could be very different as well if Rustem Min'etov had scroll. I don't want to, I never put asterisks on things because it is what it is. You play with who you have, but that could have made such a difference in some of these close non-mechanics maps especially. And kind of unfortunate to not see him here for this one. But hey, Let's Get kbbq can only play who's in front of them, and today that is Rustem Min'etov without one of their best players over the course of the tournament. And they are reaping the rewards of the great performances they're getting out of Freddie Benson and Taquito, as well as the rest of the roster.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the aim control maps, like a lot of the alt maps, are going the way of Let's Get kbbq because partially because Scroll is missing, and that's unfortunate for Rustem Min'etov, but what can you do? If you're not winning the other picks in the pool, then tough shakes. And now Noad 2 actually picked up by Let's Get kbbq. This
wow,
is
that's actually
BPM.
so BM. That's actually so BM, by the way, because Ciccone was in chat saying, please pick a 2-minute long map, and then they pick the longest map in the pool. That's so BM. Oh my god.
Okay, that's
this is like 2018 tier shithousing.
Okay. That is nuts. Yeah, I mean, this is Psytrance 195 BPM stream map by Fort. What do you want? It's 8.6 star Psytrance map. That is hilarious. I guess that was by accident from Taquito, but that is inadvertently really funny.
Taquito asking if they can switch to free mod 1. I mean, I'll allow it. To be honest, I'd allow it. I don't personally care if that's what they want to do. They can do that.
Yeah. I do think free mod 1 is a good pick for them anyway. So it's not like that's not like either of these are bad picks.
So I'm just, while we're in between matches, just reading Twitch chat. Somebody saying Rustem Min'etov sight reading because they thought 4 digits couldn't beat them. Noted 4-digit tournament players Taquito and Freddie Benson, I suppose.
Yeah.
Not so sure about this. I feel like you're in final stage. Like, you have to take every team seriously if you're in final stage, right? Like, you can't just ignore a team that's good enough to get this far.
Yeah, noted 4-digit tournament players, Taquito, Freddie Benson, Nemraz, Arco, Pez. I don't know.
Right,
definitely an interesting strategy, Cotton.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see how it plays out for him. Not well. What is unfortunate, and I it is like this is the now really unlucky outcome for anybody involved in 3WC if Let's Get kbbq does close this out, because you have like Taquito who plays that at 3UTC, and a couple members of the Irishman 3 on the South Korean team. I'm assuming USA beats Brazil, obviously. And then they have to go play their potential match at 5 UTC immediately after that Grand Finals. So, yeah. Good luck.
Yeah, I think also the Grand Finals for USA or South Korea USA, if USA beats Brazil, is at 3 UTC.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is that not what I said? I thought that was what I said. Yeah,
but then, like, if USA wins the first set, they go to bracket reset at like 4:30.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Players get to control their scheduling, so that's what they decided. So they'll do their best, I guess. But if Let's Get kbbq, I think Let's Get kbbq without Taquito versus Irishman 3 without what, Jungwoo Young Alagrissimo? I don't remember if there's other players in common between those two teams.
Yeah, just Jungwoo Young Alagrissimo, I think. Yeah, those are the only two. Yeah, I don't know how that plays out. We'll see. Or maybe we won't. Maybe Rustem Min'etov will bring it back, but I think the players clearly a little bit tilted, clearly a little bit unhappy with how the match has gone. And based on the fact that they are sight reading this pool, maybe not wanting to play this weekend. So we'll see how this goes. It is Shadow Castle, mapped by Jazag, song by Ginkia. This is 175 BPM alt aim control streams.
Which is just another, let's say, kbbq thoughts?
Question mark? I mean,
I don't know.
Zook is still holding the full combo right now, and Opixe is FCing for Let's Get kbbq. There's another miss for Chaconi on the Hard Rock. He's taken Hard Rock on these free mods. It's worked out once, but the other free mods have gone the way of Let's Get kbbq. Opixe will drop the FC, so combo lead back to Rustem Min'etov. It's really Dasuk and Kamenchik pulling through right now for Rustem Min'etov. Din as well on a very good combo, and it's just Taquito and Toki. There goes Toki. It's only Taquito now for Let's Get kbbq, and yeah, this change of picks may not have worked out all that well for Let's Get kbbq. There goes Taquito. There goes everyone on their side. It's Dasuk holding the only FC in the lobby, the only combo in the lobby, and pulling way ahead for Rustem Min'etov.
Yeah, this is a really, really impressive score from Dasuk. Like, you know, whatever the team morale might be like going into this pick, notwithstanding, very, very solid performance from Dasuk here. 900 combo and still continuing to hold through these aim control streams. The combo's starting to build up on a couple people as Dasuk does finally fall. It's a 5 million score lead for Rustem Min'etov. You have Kamenchik Din on the backing combo pretty decently. But Opixe, Taquito, Arco all getting their combo back together here as we head into the second half of the pick, and it's only Din left for Rustem Min'etov. I feel that there might be time, but Let's Get kbbq has to do a lot of work to try to bring this score back.
And it's a 5 million score lead for Rustem Min'etov and diminishing closer to 4 million now. There goes Toki, but it's still Opixe, Taquito, Arco with that big combo. There goes Taquito. So that is going to make it a little easier for Rustem Min'etov to keep this breakpoint intact. Din right now doing his damnedest to keep it on their side. There he goes. Opixe and Arco now with uncontested combo lead for Let's Get kbbq, but there's less than a quarter of the map left. Is there enough time for this to come back? It's a 3 million score lead and now going down very quickly. Opixe is going to drop. Arco, I don't think, has enough gas left in the tank alone to bring this back. There's combo on the side of Rustem Min'etov and now no combo for Arco, and that is a breakpoint. 7-4. Rustem Min'etov bringing this one home, and maybe Let's Get kbbq wishes they stuck with Nomad too, eh?
Yeah, this is a little bit of an interesting situation. You know, oh my god, Din has not hit a note in like 10 seconds. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's like Rustem Min'etov, you know, I was just laughing at the pick. Like, obviously, I don't care what they pick, but Rustem Min'etov was like, no, do this instead. I don't know. They're gonna pretend, you know.
Well,
if this match completely swings, they could regret that decision. But there's still several points to go. You know, they're gonna have at least another pick of their own with a match point, not to mention 2 picks from Rustem Min'etov. So, I mean, it is not like the end of the world yet, but that isn't kind of funny that just happened.
Yeah, that is funny. Not much else to say there. We're gonna get the next pick from Rustem Min'etov. I'm expecting a more mechanics-focused pick. Probably not the Nomad 2, but there are still several of those left in the pool. If they don't want to pick the Nomad 2, Nomad 1 is still available. That is some 220 BPM, 8.4 star aim shred. Formerly a Corsace closed Nomad 1 mapped by Alden. There's a couple of other picks that I think could do pretty well for them, like the Hard Rock one. But I think, generally speaking, you're probably looking at some of those mechanics maps. Maybe Izuyoi Sakura, unironically, is a good pick for them, or is DT5 banned? I don't remember from the start of the match. And no, DT5 is not banned, so that is still open if they want to pick that as well. Give me DT6 instead. This Charming Man by the Smiths. Some 312 BPM AR 10.3 DT.
Hey,
I don't know this map.
I wanted this to get picked, and it got picked. I just like the song. I don't really remember the map super well. I think it's like just high AR, but it's just kind of a slight aim map. I don't recall this being too, you know, generally demanding. It's like high BPM, high AR, I guess, but is this the one I'm thinking of? Let me go look. It's a disco. It's like a disco kind of aimy map. So
yeah, this is like
it's been a while since
high
I played
BPM
this, though. Yeah,
I do remember this. I think this was used in I think Fours and Mazarin put this in Perennial 22 as like a free mod pick, but it's been a while since I've seen this. I remember this being like mostly awkward aim. CS4 AR9 208 BPM normally, so this again 312 BPM aim on AR 10.3. So quite dense and very high BPM. You're going to see mostly alt aim players in for this map.
He's got Freddie, Benson, Taquito, Pez, Toki, so as you would expect. Suk, Chaconi, Din, and somebody. The somebody in question. Where's Kamenchik? Yeah, okay, it is. It is indeed going to be Kamenchik as the fourth member. I think that means we should be set here, judging by where I expect the timer to be. We should be getting going here.
Pretty likely this is the roster for both teams. I'm expecting Welter, Kamenchik hidden, and Taquito, maybe Freddie Benson hidden on this. I don't know if Toki is comfortable on the hidden for this map. We'll see. Needing some no-fail on the side of Rustem Min'etov, it looks like. There we go, getting into it once again. Good luck, have funs are out. And I think we're missing a no-fail on somebody still, probably. Yep.
Tony does not have it, but... Yep. I didn't even get to see the mods.
Did look like hidden for Dasuk, if I saw, actually. So that might be hidden for Dasuk Kamenchik.
All right. Yeah, Dasuk, Kamenchik, Fredward, and Toki. Yeah, so this is like the high AR map strategy, I guess, from Let's Get kbbq is Freddie Benson, Toki on the hiddens, and let Taquito go DT only. See if that continues to work out for them. Rustem Min'etov's pick here, of course. Everything a must-win for the rest of the way. They've erased one match point, but they've got to do it 3 more times and then win a tiebreaker as well. So a lot of work to do if they want to stay alive in the tournament. Well, starting off okay, though. It's early breaks from Freddie Benson and Toki. Kamenchik and Dasuk very early on for Dasuk, trading out a couple of those. So score's going to stay pretty close. There go Pez and Toki. And you can say, like, it's just kind of wide-angle high BPM aim, right? It's not the crazy, like, full-screen back and forth, but it's equally challenging in its own sort of way, especially with this high BPM, high AR. And we're just down to Kamenchik with a combo over 100 in the lobby as everyone breaks on everything.
Yeah, but 2 million score lead for Rustem Min'etov. Lots of FCs until they all missed about a third of the way in, halfway in. So this is a big score lead for them, and with no real combo on anybody in the lobby. I mean, you have Pez and Taquito with a little bit of combo. This is now starting to slowly go back the way of Let's Get kbbq as Rustem Min'etov not able to find bigger combos of their own. We'll see how much that actually impacts as we get closer and closer to the next diff spike section. Toki going to find another break. Dasuk, Welter, Kamenchik all holding some combo here versus Pez, Taquito. Now less than a 1 million score lead as a 4-way break for Rustem Min'etov. It's just Taquito now with that 400 combo, and that is huge for Let's Get kbbq's 7-way break. There's the 8-way, though, and now Taquito is gone as well, and it is neck and neck between the two teams, and it's going to come down to the wire, but it's another point for Rustem Min'etov, just barely out ahead. 140k, not even on Score V1. Super, super close map, but really consistent overall team scores. Once again, it's a carry player for Let's Get kbbq on the side of Taquito with some rough scores from Freddie Benson and Toki versus 4 pretty even scores for Rustem Min'etov, and the even scores come out ahead this time.
Really, to me, a surprisingly poor showing from Freddie Benson. I would never in a million years expect to see him bottom scoring a map like that. Something about it just not working out for him. And that is basically what made the difference, because if he gets the score you expect out of him, which is probably, you know, somewhere around at least 2 million, then Let's Get kbbq are just done with the match right there and then. Instead, Rustem Min'etov, as you said, the superior just kind of all-around team score, not relying on a single carry player, everybody within 500k of each other. And they are able to maximize that. 138k, yeah, that's a that's a V1 score. Clearly, that's what you expect when you watch a V1 tournament is score of 138k.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's going to mean that Let's Get kbbq now 7-5 in the lead, and they're going to have now their second and final match point on their own pick. 7-3, lost that pick onto free mod 1. Now we'll have another opportunity to close it out on their own. Not a lot left here to choose from, and they're going to go free mod 2, which is the last free mod. We're going to get Nanatsu Momijikari as the last pick for Let's Get kbbq of this match. So maybe this will be where they can do it. CS5, so a little smaller circles, bring that precision back into play a tiny bit.
Yeah, not the no mod 2. I honestly was expecting them to just go no mod 2 after this, because they were going to pick that and then decided to change the pick. But no, going for the Hollowings aim control on 180 BPM here. CS5 AR 9.5. If somebody on your team takes Hard Rock on this, I'm sorry, you're trolling. This is not a Hard Rock map at all. You really, really, really want 2 hidden players on this for the stream mod.
And if you're Let's Get kbbq, I think you can do that pretty comfortably because you've got a preference hidden player and you've got a couple of other players who will be fine going on hidden. The question for me then is going to be Rustem Min'etov, because on, I think, every free mod, they've had Ciccone going Hard Rock.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see if they run that back again and if he's, comfortable enough with the precision CS 6.5 on this one. Meanwhile, you get Takedo, Toki, Emerald Ages. Takedo probably will be a hidden, and then either Toki or Emerald Ages, I think would be the other one. Emerald Ages, I think this is his first map, but he has traditionally been in for, kind of the lower AR and reading picks over the course of the tournament so far. He's, your guy that comes in for like your low AR, hidden low AR, nomad, etc. So we'll see who ends up being the second hidden. But I like, compositionally speaking, for their roster, Let's Get kbbq on this type of pick, with them not being almost forced into a Hard Rock.
Yeah, let's see how it goes for Let's Get kbbq. As Listia said in chat, this map has no Hard Rock passes. So again, I think you're looking at Rustem Min'etov, Welter, Kamenchik on hidden, hopefully, for this roster if you're looking for them to win this match. And it is Hard Rock for Ciccone once again on these free mods. That looks like no fail for Din. That might have been a client bug, hopefully. And that was a client bug, thankfully. Everyone with the no fail this time around. Double hidden for Takedo and Emerald Ages on the side of Let's Get kbbq. Hard Rock on this is very bold. We'll see if this pays off for Ciccone. Hard Rock on the first free mod was very good for Ciccone. He top scored that map by a pretty wide margin and had 99 accuracy. On maps like this, I don't know how well it's working out. This is a really, really tough precision pick. And now you've got big combo on Let's Get kbbq and no combo on Rustem Min'etov. Takedo, the only one with combo left in the entire lobby at this point, as everyone else has broken and continues to miss here. It's Welter with a little bit of combo for Rustem Min'etov. He's going to find another break. Takedo will finally drop the miss as well, but it's a 1 million score lead. Doesn't sound like much on score v1, but the opposing team score is 1.6 million.
Yeah, I don't know. You don't have a choice if you're Rustem Min'etov, I guess, because you just don't have a second hidden player, but going Hard Rock on this just does not seem to be it. I mean, this section notwithstanding, because this is like the easy part, but you could see the trouble that Ciccone was having with the first section of the map before we got into the more straightforward portion. I don't know. We'll see if that ends up being the difference maker. It's pretty close. I mean, it's still only the 1.2 score. It's built up combos on a lot of players. There goes Din. You've got Ciccone on 300, Welter on 300. They've got to try to compete with the 300s on Toki, Emerald Ages, and Opixe, with Takedo not all that far behind. There goes the big combo on Opixe, though. The door is open-ish. It's open-ish.
They just have to hold. There goes Takedo as well. And there goes Emerald Ages. It's just Toki now holding big combo for Let's Get kbbq, and that score lead is starting to swing way back in the favor of Rustem Min'etov very quickly here. Even if just Welter holds, even if it's just Welter and Din or Welter Kamenchik, it's still going to be enough. But Ciccone as well still holding on this Hard Rock. We thought Hard Rock on this was just going to be completely troll, but this middle section, so good for Rustem Min'etov. Welter will finally drop. Here's the big aim control section. Once again, these dip spikes impossible with that higher spacing, and there goes the entirety of Rustem Min'etov, and there goes the score lead once again. Toki and Opixe will drop. Taquito will drop, but Emerald Ages will hold just long enough to secure the score lead by a couple 100,000 points, not even 200k. But is there any combo on Rustem Min'etov to bring it back? No, there's not. Misses abound. The lobby is over, and that's the win for Let's Get kbbq, 8-5. A good fight at the end here for Rustem Min'etov, but it's not going to be enough. 200,000 right at the end of the map, as they had big combo going into the ending, and when it hit hard, bringing it back for kbbq.
Boy, the two hard sections of that map just made all the difference. Rustem Min'etov did so much work in that middle section where it was a lot more straightforward, but Let's Get kbbq just with that little bit of advantage in the beginning diff spike and the ending diff spike, and that is all it ended up taking. I mean, when 200k is all you need to take the point, that's all you need. And that is a really impressive win for this roster. All New York players from the USA, and everybody pulled their weight. It was a really impressive team performance. I mean, I know the shoutouts felt like they went a lot to Taquito and Freddie Benson, but everyone was here to play for that roster today, and it's a really impressive win from them in what feels like a pretty big upset. Obviously, you could discuss whatever you want to discuss about Rustem Min'etov missing, you know, one of their best players in Scroll, having maybe some mental boom going on at certain points in that match, but be all that as it may, Let's Get kbbq came and got the job done, and they advance onward. That makes them top 4 now as well, which is a quite impressive result as they go on to the next losers round tonight, 5 UTC against Irishman 3.
Yeah. Really solid scores from them. Good luck to them versus Irishman 3. I will say shout out to Ciccone on that map, because he top scored for his team with Hard Rock, got the second best score overall with Hard Rock on that. I thought Hard Rock was troll on that map. That was an awesome score, but unfortunately just not enough. And yeah, Let's Get kbbq gonna take it there. Some maybe mental boom aside, some difficulties with the map pooling format aside, Rustem Min'etov with a really good showing in Hippo Cup this year. So congrats to them on top 6, and congrats to Let's Get kbbq on top 4. Good luck to them in that next matchup tonight. 5 UTC, that is midnight Eastern time if you're in the US. If you are in Europe or Asia, that is tomorrow morning or afternoon, depending on where you are. Tune into that later on today or tomorrow. And that is going to be it for us here. The winners finals as well, Sunday 16 UTC. So that is nighttime in Asia, evening in Europe, morning or early afternoon in North America. I think that's it.
If you're North America, of course, don't forget daylight savings time starts tomorrow. So that's 16 UTC. Normally 11 a.m. Eastern will now be noon Eastern. We get our nice little spring forward tonight, so you have that to look forward to. That'll be like potentially during those matches tonight, actually, for anybody in the in the United States. But yeah, that does indeed do it for now. We have late match tonight, match tomorrow. But congratulations for now to Let's Get kbbq advancing onward. Thank you to everyone who has been here today, and we will see you guys tonight, 5 UTC, Let's Get kbbq versus the Irishman 3 in about 10.5 hours. We'll see you then.